What's up guys, this is Chronic Rush and welcome to episode 8 of my FIFA 14 Road to Gold Around the World series. Welcome back guys. Well, last episode we kind of rotated some of the players in the sense of their fitness was low and contracts and just went out and bought more players. And I believe we also went out and won the division, meaning that we're actually going to be going into the cup. I may have got that wrong. Oh no, we played the first round in the cup, sorry I do believe. And that was the round where we had that strange penalty session, should I say, where there was quite a few misses in terms of penalties, and that was mainly because apparently he didn't have any penalty shoot bar, so that's why every single one of his was going over. But I'm not complaining. I went and won that penalties, and as you can see there, we are now into, I believe it's the second round. We still got a bit of contract issues with Flinders, the goalkeeper, and we're going to go straight into the first game, and that's going to be the cup game. And hopefully we can carry on in the cup and go and win that cup, because that'd be pretty nice, winning the division as well as the cup. But we come up against this Feyenoord squad, I do believe that is, all the players from there. And I'm not too familiar with this squad whatsoever, so it'll be interesting to see what happens. But we go into around the 26th minute here. What a fantastic through ball by Bartram into Jolly, and that's going to be a very, very, very nice finish indeed. Top left-hand corner, of the net. And that was a very, very nice finish indeed. We then move to the 64th minute here. Goal kick from me. Shouldn't have done that. Always make that mistake. Kick it straight down the middle. And he gets fairly lucky here. And that's very, very annoying to concede. Because that was very annoying indeed. It just wouldn't go out. I wouldn't be able to clear the ball, and eventually just fell straight to his player. We then move to the 85th minute here, dying moments of the game, and he gets a bit of attack here, and I stupidly charged there. Really should have tackled him. A fantastic finish from our Momentos in the 86th minute, and that made it 2-1 in the 86th minute, which is very annoying to go out to the cup game like that when one of the goals was a pretty frustrating goal to concede, nevertheless. But that means we've actually done with the first league in the FIFA 14 series, and we're going to be moving on to the Football League 1, which is going to be obviously a bit more advanced. You've got some better players there, more silvers, just stronger players overall. We moved from a mainly bronze team to mostly silvers with a couple of bronzes as well, which would be pretty nice. Always want to vary things up. That's why I really, really like these Road to Gold Around the World series. Because you're never playing with the same players too much. Sometimes people like it, they get used to the plays. But also make quite a bit of profit, on that Jolly guy. Around a K probably. Just picking them up randomly, waiting for them, pick them up at the cheapest time. And sometimes you get lucky when you're buying players. You search for the player and you get lucky. That's the one that's actually going on the market for that cheap at that time. And sometimes you buy them when it's just way too expensive. It's whatever, it's just luck. But we're going to go into the squad builder of the Football League 1. And we're going to pick up this goalkeeper here. Wolverhampton goalkeeper, Nigerian keeper, Ikeme, I do believe. And highest rate goalkeeper. Decent amount of stats in the places you want. That's why I picked him up. We then go for a right back here. We've got Dumia. We used him in the FIFA 13 one as well, actually. And he was a very, very good player. 88 pace. You can't complain with that one either. We then move on to, I do believe, the centre-backs. And we go and pick up an 80 pace centre-back, Gabriel Zakuni. I think he plays for Peterborough. I'm not too sure on that one. But very, very pacey player. 80 pace in the centre-back. That is what you definitely want. And I pick him up for about 400 odd coins, which is nice as well. So he's going to be fairly solid at the back. We then, I wanted to converge like the 80 pace up with some really, really good heading and defending stats. And that's why I've gone for Roger Johnson here, the Wolverhampton giant. Well, he's not a giant, but fairly solid centre-back. 66 pace, which isn't the slowest, but he's got very, very good defensive and heading stats as well. So that makes him a perfect match with Zakuni, I do believe it is. We then go for a left-back. There wasn't really any strong ones, but we pick up this player called Daniel Jones, 62 rated, 70-odd pace, 79 pace. So he's not the slowest player, but I was actually really impressed with this player. Very, very good player and very cheap as well. So guys, if you're looking for a bronze left back in one of those leagues, just to link maybe some players up, I'm not too sure if there's any spectacular players in any of those leagues in FIFA 14. That is your player to go to. But we then actually decide to look for a formation here, and as you can see here, I actually go and pick up for the 4-1-2-1-2 formation. And I thought I'd change it up, swap it up a bit. Hopefully I can get like a bit more defense and a bit more attack in that as well. So I thought that would work quite well. Then I was looking for this left mid player here, Sacco. Plays for Wolverhampton. Very, very good player indeed. Very, very good stats. Free kick stats, shooting stats, pace, dribbling. You name it, he's got it. But he was going for around 4k. So I wasn't too sure if I wanted to pick him up straight away. We then go for a cam here, and we look at this player called Jose Baxter. Plays for Sheffield, I do believe, and Sheffield United, that is. And this guy, he's a fantastic player. I'm doing this commentary after using him. He's got a fantastic shot on him, fairly pacey player, and they've got some decent passing. Really like using that player. Then go and pick up Bartley, the CDM here, Jamaican, 79 pace, bronze player, decent stats across the defensive and heading, and he's going to be fairly solid in the CDM spot as well. That's what you want a bit of pace and decent work rate. So I'm not too sure on his work rates, but he seems to do fantastically well in that CDM spot. Looking for the right mid here, we look at John Taylor here. I believe he's got 4-star skill moves, decent amount of pace, 91 odd pace, I do believe, and it's just a very good right mid player. Fairly solid. I think he's had 4-star skill moves in the last 3 games or so, 3 FIFAs. So fairly solid player, and he's always gone for quite a bit. So that's why I went straight to him. But we're going to look for Wells here, the Bradford City striker, Bermuda striker, sorry. And this guy, 90 pace, 66 shooting, 70 odd dribbling, I do believe. Fantastic striker indeed. Not the tallest of players. That's why I joined him up with Sigurdsson here, the Wolverhampton striker, Icelandic striker. And they are very good match as well. Wells, he used to be a bronze in FIFA 13, and he used to go for an absolute mission of coins. It was about 10k or something. But going for a K, which is fairly decent. Then go and pick up Sigurdsson, which is going for about 300. I'll also go and pick up Haynes, another striker. I wasn't too sure who to go for, Wells or Haynes, but I would tell you to go for Haynes, definitely a better choice. But I just wanted to swap out some players if I was getting low on fitness. I also go and pick up Saka here, the French left mid player, very solid player. And just he was just the one I was going to go straight to anyway. And I believe we still got to pick up a right mid as well as... I think that's it. And yeah, right mid. So we look at this player here, Jeffrey Moncani, the Preston right mid player. Very similar player to John Taylor, similar stats. I decided to go with him just because he's a bit cheaper, so I could maybe swap him out a bit more. And I don't know why. There's something about maybe his shooting was a bit high. I'm not too sure. Maybe I think he had like 3-star weak foot. I may have got that completely wrong. But there's something that made me want to go for him instead of Taylor. But that's the squad there. You can see it all fully complete. 65 overall rated. 100 chem, well, 99 chem, just a couple games we'll get 100 after that. And it looks like a fairly solid team. I definitely can't wait to play with this squad. Go into a game and then realise I had to actually go and get some, badges and kits like I do every time I change league. I go and pick up that Gillingham kit badge there, sorry, as well as kits. There's some fairly nice kits actually, and I wasn't too sure on what ones to go for. Sometimes like you're flicking through kits and you find a nice one, you pick that up, and then you find another one, you want to swap that out, and it's just a tired process. But I was thinking of that Preston Classic kit, just the all-white one, and then I decided not to go for it. But that Wolverhampton one as well was looking fairly solid. So I first picked up the Swindon Town one, sorry, and then I saw that red and black one, that looked fairly nice. But then go and pick up the Wolves. Wolverhampton, I think that is the home kit. I'm not too sure why I picked that up. It's just one, I like those bright kits, and that's probably why I picked it up. And then for some reason I went to look at balls because I think our home ball is the pink one, pink Adidas one, which I don't like it too much, but couldn't find any that I liked, and just went straight into the next game in this episode, and the first game with the squad. Come up against a just basically starter squad, all bronze with Shamak, Raheem Sterling up front, which was the only threat really. Raheem Sterling was the main one because he's fairly rapid. But get fairly lucky there for that ball to filter through all the way to Wells, and he just gets the luck of the draw there. His player slides in, and I can't doubt that's a fantastic finish for him to make it 1-0 in the 30th minute. Sacco here gets a free kick, bounces off the wall, but perfectly falls for Wells again to pick up 2 goals in his first game for this club, and very nice 2 goals indeed as well. But that made it 2-0, and he was kind of annoyed after that 35 minutes, and that's why he went and rage quitted there. I do believe I don't think there was any connection issues whatsoever, but I'm not complaining. I like those quick turnarounds at the start of these series. He's just getting the coin totals. Maybe you don't get the full amount of coins, but you don't have to worry about anything weird or stupid to happen later on in the game. We then move in to the third and final game, I do believe, of this episode with this second game with the squad. Go and pick the opposite kit this time and come up against another bronze. It's more structured. Got a few set it up players up front. Javinho, Niang and Icardi, I do believe, the Inter Milan striker. But we get fairly lucky there for Baxter. Lovely shot. Look at his long range shots there, and gets a bit deflected But that was in the 9th round minute, and straight away this guy just obviously hit the start button, was thinking about it, had enough, just turned the Xbox off, and that's why another rage quit. That's 2 rage quits in 1 episode. That means we've done pretty well with this squad, and this squad I cannot wait to play with later on, because it seems to be an absolutely fantastic squad indeed. Very, very well-rounded squad, and the 4-1-2-1-2 formation, guys, if you're having trouble finding a formation or something you like and you're not too sure what to go for, I definitely recommend picking that up. Just get some fairly solid centre attacking mids and strikers and CDM. You should be absolutely fine. But guys, this is the end of the episode. If you like the episode, remember to click that like button. Also, if you've got any feedback, put that in the comments, and any suggestions as well. And remember to subscribe. Stay tuned to this series, guys. This has been Chrono Rush. Till next time, adios.